Set to go and away they go. Racing to a fair dispatch. No nonsense. Well, along the rails began well. Right on the outside, the Great Vulture has decided to dispute the terms early. Also one crossing over on the outside now. Also Great Vultures now. Along the inside is Sandy Might that has clinched the lead. All in reds now. So Sandy Might, the Great Vulture, No Nonsense, done away down to Rainbow Fish, trying to cram in Swan Song in that division too. Moving along the outside too is Spirit of Speed, and further down in the field is Full Meaning, Captain on the rear together with Swiss Bank, and then to see Master Zen Zero at the tail end of the field is Surprise Surprise. They head on towards the 800 meters as they come downhill. Along the inside, having the advantage is Sandy Might there from the Great Vulture. Swan Song covering ground, Spirit of Speed right on the outside. Along the handily placed there is No Nonsense, and then bringing home the rest is Rainbow Fish together with Full Meaning, and also there to Elegant top of the straight. They straighten up with about 500 meters to go. Sandy Might trying to take it all the way. No Nonsense is immediately throwing out that challenge, and also coming up on the outside is the Great Vulture. They spread apart. Swan Song has come wide out for its run. It is Sandy Might, but No Nonsense along the inside, getting the better of the Great Vulture on the outside. Is No Nonsense, the Great Vulture, Sandy Might battling on. Who's going to get it? But the Great Vulture on the outside, responding more gamely. The Great Vulture along the inside, No Nonsense, but the Great Vulture, he slams in and he wins it, the Great Vulture. Second there was No Nonsense. Third was Sandy Might. Then came Elegant, Zen Zero. Then away down the outside was Swan Song, bringing home the rest of the pack. Along together with Swiss Bank, Sea Master just ahead, Rainbow Fish, and at the tail end, Spirit of Speed. So the Great Vulture, Great Vulture, No Nonsense, and Sandy Might, they fought out the finish, but the Great Vulture with Casey Wong and Richard Lyons picking up the second winner for the day. Sandy Might was up in front. No Nonsense fought on gamely to finish second. Both the Richard Lyons pair, Sandy Might, the Great Vulture, they were out there in a flash with No Nonsense hemmed along the rails. Rainbow Fish, Swan Song, all covering ground wide out together with Spirit of Speed, traveling a bit deep at this stage. At this point, it was Sandy Might and the Great Vulture, both in reds. And right on the outside there was Spirit of Speed, but Sandy Might at this point having the edge there from the Great Vulture. No Nonsense kept along the rails with Spirit of Speed, but as they straighten up for the run home, the three battle it out. They were in that position as they straightened up. It was Sandy Might, No Nonsense at this point posed the challenge, but the Great Vulture was responding more gamely at the finish. So number 2, the Great Vulture, ridden for Casey Wong and Richard Lyons, winning it from No Nonsense, who finished second there with S. Saddam for SYLM. Third was number 4, and that was Sandy Might for Josie D'Souza and Richard Lyons, and fourth